Bizarre Brain Comics. Hello. Hello, my comic book friends, and welcome to Bizarre Brain Comics. That's funny, just as I started to speak, I have a bout of coughing. And this is where I usually like to take a look at some older comics and talk about the characters and creators and examine the stories and the art. Oh, and I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Gary, your host. And this time, I'm going to take a look at this little book here. This is a hardback book. This is actually a library copy. I'd never seen or heard of this book or the author. And of course, the title, as you can see here, is Book Love. It's a cute little book by Debbie Ting. And the title says it all, Book Love. Everything is just about the love of books in comic form. There's no overall unifying story or concept here. But it's just a book of 1 or 2 page vignettes, sometimes single image gags, and they're not even full-blown gags, just a little something to go, huh. And it's something, if you happen to be a bibliophile like me, you'd appreciate. Otherwise, if you're not into books and you look at this and you look through it and you don't get it, then Debbie Ting is a cartoonist who draws about everyday life and her love of books and tea. And a couple of the other books by her are Quiet Girl in a Noisy World and Everything is Okay. And she has a web comic, which is probably where all this comes from, is Where's My Bubble? Yes, Where's My Bubble? ? And she works out of Birmingham, England, and has a BA in fashion design and a master's in computer science. And from what I understand, she was working as a computer programmer and changed her career for cartoonist. And I guess she does illustrations. I saw on her page, her web page, a variety of drawings and paintings, some cartoons like this, and others illustrations of buildings and street scenes and stuff. So, but I didn't see anything regarding fashion design. And let's just have a little look here in them. As you can see, she has a very loose cartoonish style, as you can just see right there from that cover. I'll just flip through. Yep. And just cute little things, little quips. It says here, what a rainy and gloomy day. Perfect for staying in with a cup of tea and a good book. The next week is, what a nice sunny day. Perfect for staying in with a cup of tea and a good book. And she has a YouTube channel, but she's only got three videos on it, and the most recent one was 2 years ago. And I've looked at one of them so far, and it just shows her doing her work. And I'm considering she's has a degree in computer science. I'm kind of surprised she's not doing all this stuff on computer. It shows her drawing the traditional way, the way I like to see it, on paper or board, pencil, ink, and using watercolor or ink washes for darks here. So it's good to see that it's done in a traditional manner. See, oh, look, a bookshop. Are there any books you need? And she just looked at him. That's a very dangerous question. I can see that. I can see that. There she is doing stuff. Click. Are you taking more bookish photos for your social media? Yep. Now move over. You're standing in my light. Yeah, taking pictures of books. Books that she's like. Oh yeah, I like this. I like this too. My kind of party. It says, "Wow, whose bookshelf is this?" It's my roommate's, Jess. By the way, I think Jess would like to join us for the movie later. You won't mind, will you? She's friendly. Oh, I think we'll get along just fine. Just because all the books. Of course, it also depends on what the books are. She has nice, clean style, but it's relatively loose. Of course, obviously cartoonish. But here's probably she also has a sharp eye for detail, and like drawing these scenes, cities, where you can find books, city center, quiet remote areas, converted old buildings, and outdoors. All kind things. She has a variety of stuff that she draws, and I think there are some other describing some cityscapes. Oh yeah, like right here. So even though it's done loosely, I think the original planning of the art is pretty tight, and then she executes it loosely. Because look at all the very nice and precise perspective and details, and especially in the books, but it's a lot of nice detail just in the building illustrations themselves. And it's a fun look. I was trying to find something I saw. I don't see it now. Is it? It's one I already did. Well, I don't see what I was looking for. But this is a fun little book. I can recommend it if you happen to be a book nerd like me, a bibliophile. You might find it fun and enjoyable. And I've never seen it on which doesn't mean anything. I haven't seen this book in a bookstore. I just come across it in the library. And I would prefer it as a paperback, just because the hardback it costs so much more. But it's easily found online if you happen to want to read this. And I just wanted to make a short video and share this cute little book with you. And just wanting to emphasize that comics are not all superheroes. And I know the superhero genre predominates the medium, but the medium is not the genre. Comics, cartoons, but gag cartoons and stuff too, but comics, comic books, comic strips, they are a means of telling stories just the same as any medium. It's a nice combination of literature, the prose written word, and film or animation. It's words and pictures. Sometimes you don't even need words to tell a story, convey meaning, and even teach skills. And see, there are some that do that. So it's not all superheroes, and it's not even all adventure or all humor, as you can see by the pictures that I've selected to have up here. A wide variety of cartoonish stuff. You got kitty stuff. You got some legend stuff, and all kinds of stuff. Well, that's all I've got. I want to thank you all for joining me. Please like, share, subscribe. Share this with a friend who might be a very bookish person, but not necessarily into comics. They might like this. And yeah, leave comments. I like to read the comments. And remember, comics are art.